Hey YouTube, it's Chris from Universe X, and today I'm going to be coming at you with a PvP video. Real quick, just thanks to the people that are giving views, thanks to people that are liking. Make sure if you like the content, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm trying to grow the channel and would love to be able to do so with your help. So, jumping right into this, we're going to be doing a PvP video post Kingbram being, actually in the format. Now, due to RNG, some people, and by some people I mean me, I am some people, have not been able to pull Kingbram. And because of this, I'm a little salty. Not gonna lie. I got to pity twice. I got like 4 SSRs and none of them were Kingbram. I pulled Green Fairy Helbram, or Green Fairy King twice, and then on my last pity, I got a Helbram. A green Helbram, and I was just like, wow, okay. So from here on out, I'm just gonna chill on it. If it's anything like JP/Korea, it's going to be added to the general pool, and so I'm gonna let the tickets do God's work once he gets put in that pool. I'm just gonna save him up till then. But for now, we're actually just gonna roll with me PvP, and I'm gonna roll with 2 teams. This is gonna be a bit of a longer video because I'm gonna be doing a fair amount of battles, but I'm hoping that in Champion, enough people care about their PvP prowess to have gone and just gotten Helbram, because my team's not going to be as viable, I don't think, without it. I mean, maybe the first team, maybe not the second team. So both of these teams are going to be trying to counter Helbram through Arthur's buff, and I kind of want a little bit of variety, and I want to actually see which core is better. So I will be playing one of them as Arthur, Bon, Gother with Gil support, and then I'm going to, in the next 5, swap it up and actually just kind of slot in Galland to see how that goes instead. So, with this being said, going second can sometimes be annoying, especially if they freeze, your Arthur. If they petrify your Arthur, that kind of sucks. But I mean, in ungeared, I'm fairly certain that a lot of the times I will be able to take that first turn. So we're actually going to go with ultimate food. So if we do go second, we can at least neutralize their ultimate gauge quicker and go in with Bon. So, let's see about it. Just start destroying people. Okay, we're almost playing the same team, except he outsped me. With 93, I'd have to think that he's running food. Could be wrong, but I think he's running food. Now the question is, does he have it? Attack disable. Alright. So, while he didn't have it, he actually did something that may be just as counterproductive to me. So, because of this, we're going to try to get rid of everything that we don't need. The Extort's not going to do much, but, we're going to at least try to survive. Okay, so we have the buff turn next turn, but we're also probably going to lose Bon this turn, which is going to be unfortunate. It looks like he got it. Yeah. We don't care about that one. We're not here to show the struggle of going up that uphill battle. We are here to see how often this combo lands, and if we can face any Helbram teams and come out alive. Looks like some sort of ult rush team. Ah! I mean, okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, and she's not going to go down that easy. I know she's got a heal on deck, so we're going to have to see what happens. Now, luckily, next turn we are going to cruise straight into a pretty good rush. Well, a pretty good buff. But, I really don't know how I feel about this one. Alright, that's negligible. Okay, so they got 2 ults next turn, and we have to see how we can deal with that. In the meantime, though, And I guess we're just gonna try that. So got the buff off. Did some damage, but she's gonna heal through that. Actually, she has the anti-recovery because that's gold, so she won't actually be able to heal from that. Now we're gonna get our ultimate neutralized, but that's actually not terribly bad. I actually don't care. Yeah, like, the damage was negligible. Wait a second. Yo, I could have sworn she wasn't supposed to be healed. Like, I'm a little salty right now. We're gonna get that. She's gonna be able to buff the team, no lie, but actually at the same time. See, this is rough. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that. Because I do want to get rid of her. And his move isn't going to really hit that hard. But Green Elizabeth is always kind of weird to deal with because she can constantly output healing. And I'm kind of stuck between choosing between her as the healer or the actual people that are going to chip away at my team. Okay. So, if we don't actually kill this turn, we're gonna have a really bad time on our hands. But we've got the invasion arrow chain going on, so that's actually very good. Okay, perfect. So without Bond, we're gonna have a lot less to deal with in terms of that. Now Merlin may actually be able to, if she got a Merlin card, depending on how many cards left, because I wasn't actually paying attention to my bad, depending on how many cards actually vanish from Bond dying, Merlin may be able to strip Gowther of his ult. And if that happens, this is going to be a much slower battle, but still very, very winnable. Let's see. Alright, yeah. You hate to see it. Alright, well, since Ellie can't really do anything on her own, the real key here is just going to be to smash the heck out of Merlin. Now, it may have been a mistake not to hit Extort, but I kind of want to see where we can get here. Alright, not close enough. But we are still buffed up, so chances are we're going to survive this volley and then be able to strike back with more. And the question is who she's going to hit. Okay. Okay. So this is, I mean, type advantage is not even a thing here. She hit me with some other stuff. And then he's going to try to go through, but I really do think I'm going to survive this, barely, but, okay. Unfortunate. But we're allowed to get more whips. And this is going to be a pretty cool setup. So we're going to hit this, and hit this. I don't even know why I did that. I guess I'm not used to running Arthur yet. I'm really not. Like, I literally sat out here and was like, yeah, let's use an attack buff for no reason. Alright, so next turn we whip an Nene, and I think at this point we just kill off. It's really rough because they only have 2 moves a turn, but Elizabeth will keep healing, and Gowther will keep attack sealing. And with the current setup I have, it's very dangerous to let an attack seal just go through. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We need to start getting some ult gauge up. Alright, so next turn, I do believe we should be able to kill Gowther. And then also start setting up start setting up attack buffs. But we've got a long way to go before we get the OG greatness. So what we're gonna do here is do this. We can't in good faith because she's about to ult, which is gonna get closer to their ults, and I think we should actually be able just to smite her right here. You gotta try to play smart. Alright. So down to one move a turn. And if we don't get like smited, what are you gonna do? Forfeit? No, okay. Till the very end. Dog, you hate to see it, bro. Now we just gotta go for ult gauge. Alright. See, this is why I wanted to go for Gother first, because there's a possibility of him just straight up just trying to lock the game like that. But that being said, being able to still stack up your ults is going to count for something. So, in hindsight, that one was definitely very, very cool. I was very glad that worked out that way. However, if that was the Gallon fight, that may have been very much so harder, because Bond plus Ellie would have been a lot harder to take out with Gallon than they would have been to take out with Bond. So let's try this again. I think we'll finish out the 5 or we'll go until we lose with this one again. I still do kind of want to see if we can hunt a Helbram team. That would be very much so excellent. So it'd be cool to hunt a Helbram team. Can't be that lucky. So they have a Gallon on this team, so it's kind of like one of those you better have it moments, and it wasn't. Okay, so I don't have the combo, so I'm just going to try to push for a little damage. They don't have any heal on the team, so if I'm going to go for it, I need to go for it now. Okay. And I can get the buff next turn, which is going to be very, very good. But the question is, does he have it this turn? No. No, he does not. Alright. Bro, I'm sorry. Okay. So, first and foremost, move that, move this, play that. Okay. So, now we've got this on lock. But we're not out of the water yet. We still need to see if he gets it next turn. Because if he gets it this turn, we're going to have a very back and forth battle. If he doesn't get it this turn... I don't understand. I don't understand this right now. Sir, help me. I'm a bit confused. We might need the extra damage on there. I don't want to let Gother go. Oh, what is that? What is that? Alright, well, we still got an ult up. But I think this turn is the turn where he shows it off, where he flashes it. What? Okay. It's a little silly. Alright, so we're going to hit this. Hit a whip. And I think what's best. We need to get our second buff situated. Because we're not going to kill Arthur. We're just not. But we can at least get Gallon out of the way. So chances are he's going to come for my Gallon. Or he's going to come for my Gowther with his Arthur. There's a heavy possibility. We're still trying to build up to ult, and I think with yeah, alright. So we saw this coming. We literally saw this coming. Wait, what? Bro, what is you doing? I mean, I guess. Now, this is going to be a little annoying because he's going to try to hit the entire squad. I don't want that to necessarily happen like so. So we are just going to hit this. I'm not worried about most of his attacks because we're getting the buff off again. But I am worried about the damage that this could do splash-wise. And he's going to take away my ult, which is unfortunate. Since he doesn't run King, he has to have King on the back end. But I'm going to get a lot of different attacks. Okay, alright. Tickled. Thought so. But the question is my Gowther going to get taken out here? Because I can see it happen. Okay, or not. Alright, this is going to put him in a very, very strange situation. Because I've got a lot to go on right here. We are going to hit... Since they're still under Extort, I think I'm going to push for a lot of damage this turn, specifically because they're under Extort. So we're going to hit that, and hit that. And at least we'll get some life back here. Now, putting him in this, he has to have the gold tier buff. If he doesn't have the gold tier buff, his team folds this turn. Okay, that's all I need to see. So his team's just gonna fold to this real quick. 1, 2. No, we're just gonna whip over and over again. Okay. Game. Game. It's whatever. The match is over. I mean, these, like, once your Guild Thunder comes out, you're essentially working with a man down. He gives you an extra turn. Like, Guild Thunder might as well just be that boss buff that says plus additional action, because he really don't do anything, especially in a team with Arthur. I feel like you're going to survive that, but I mean, I guess Arthur is the more... I was going to try to 2-for-1, but I don't have Whip, so... You're not debuff immune, so we're just going to hit that. If I were him, I would have given up to save time right there. But... So, we still haven't come across any Helbrams, and that kind of scares me because once we come across a Helbram, my Bond is going to do a lot less damage because 2 out of 3 people on the team are going to be red. Now, granted, that's been happening so far now, but, I mean, we'll see. Let's top in one more time with the Bond team, and then we're going to switch to Gallon and see what goes on. We're going to find Kingbram here? Still no. The exact same one we fought last time. Alright. Oh, well, okay. 33.3% chance, activate. So, we're just going to hit that. Get this off immediately. Now I gotta see if he has it too. Two moves with him. Does he have the double invasion arrow? Oh. Oh, no. No, he doesn't. It's a little weird. I'm not really worried about this damage, but who got coursed? Okay, Arthur got coursed. We need to kill Arthur, I believe. Oh yeah. That was something I probably should have remembered. I apologize. I too can make dummy decisions. Let's see. I don't even know why that move's in the game. It doesn't do damage. Like that move's description should be give Gallon 1 ultimate gauge. And that's it. Like, it don't do damage. It don't really do much of anything. Okay, what are you gonna do? Attack Bond? Alright. And, like, I'm gonna just gain all of it back, though. So, we definitely need to get Gallon out of the way. I don't want them attacking next turn, and we can always use the whip the following turn. So the only way this crumbles is if he gets the buff this turn. And if he's trying to use the first move, okay, it looks like he just switched. Okay. Alright, so basically Homeboy had nothing. They're no longer under extort, which kind of makes me a little more wary to use the whip. But we're going to come down with that because too many people are getting close. We're going to... he's under this for 2 turns, so we might as well just hit this and hit this. Waste some golds while Gother is just chilling. The damage is hefty enough. I think people are very, very afraid. Why does that keep happening? I think people are very afraid of Kingbram because I'm seeing this setup roll around for a while. So maybe we just don't roll into Gallon first because like we lose the edge on this team if we switch out Gallon or switch out Bond for Gallon. All right, so I mean this really isn't that savage. We'll just swap that around. We'll lock down the attack again, and then we'll hit that. Bleed actually did a little chunky damage. Of course, Guild Thunder comes out, and we don't care. Our buff is up again next turn, so he has this turn to do things. And granted, he still could put up his buff. Like, don't get that wrong. He still could. Attack increase. Attack increase. Okay. So I fear that next turn could be that turn. Let's do this. Let's seal off the attack. Nah, sorry. I almost messed that up terribly. Let's do this. Let's Arthur buff, and then let's seal off the attack. That way, if he has the buff, he's handleable next turn. Like next turn we floor it. I would have liked to get an extort, but apparently we can only see whips without extort. But we have Gother's ult up next turn, so that's not going to be much of a problem. Now the question is, did he get it? Because I don't think he got it. I feel actually really bad for him. Either he's not stacking up his cards right, or he just really has not been able to pull this at any point. Alright, bro. I mean, it's a fair play. Like, it is where all my damage is coming from. So, now we're going to hit this, we're going to hit this, and we're going to hit this. Press him. Dead. Dead. Alright. I love Bond. Like, Bond and Escanor are just my favorite characters, and I'm starting to dig Zeldris. I've been kind of cranking the manga, and Zeldris is fun. Okay, can this be Kingbram? Alright, so for the sake of this video, I'm gonna switch out to Gallon after this one. So I did not get the combo, but I am going first, and that makes a lot of difference here. It really does. Because this is going to be a huge start for damage. And with no cleanse, it's even going to be a bit worse. Okay, so we have the buff next turn, but what's going to be a real issue is how hard Jericho is going to hit us. So we got the Extort, which we're going to cleanse next turn. But Jericho's the main issue. She's not hitting that hard. Okay, wow, patience on my other Gout there. Does he not have any investment? Okay, cool. So we're just going to hit that, and then we're going to hit this again. And then we're going to hit this. Easy peasy. So, as you guys can see, 33.3% is not actually that. Well, I mean, it wasn't on the first turn, yes. But like the combo is not as flimsy as lots of people think. Oh my gosh, not like this. That might as well have said patience. Nasty. Alright. So this is kind of an issue. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna have to whip, and she should be fragile, but I'm not sure if she's gonna be that fragile. But we're gonna try, because her ult is still nothing to mess with. It can still blow up somebody, but I think I got this. I don't use stamps because I think stamps are kind of jerk emotes, but that was savage. That was very, very savage. Attack boost, what's he gonna do? Whip a little bit? Arthur's buff is actually just dumb. Plus Gill Thunder in the back. It's just not, it's not meant for human consumption. Like, it is not a friendly time. So now, even though his dude is going to be ulting, if he survives this turn. Alright, never mind. I was going to say that he's going to be neutralized because 50% extort, and then he can't use whip afterwards. Is going to be a little too heavy for him to deal with, but he just kind of got evaporated, and so, I mean, whatever, I guess. He may beat me to the ult punch. No, he won't. He will not. Okay. So since we've got this rolling, actually I kind of want to make sure it's the last one just in case. I love making sure the first one's up there so it still has a chance to be evolved, I guess. We're just going to cut off their attacks for one turn. See? Okay, cool. So, yeah, next turn they just get smashed. I'm gonna give them a 50% extort, and then I'm just gonna blow out their attacks. I love it though when the train of invasion arrows get started. Like it's just degenerate. Cool. It would have been nice to still have the buff, but it is what it is. Easy peasy. So to finish this off. That's so disrespectful. I love the windscreen. Bye bye. Like, okay, anywho. We're gonna move on. And we're gonna switch out Bond with Gallon. And we're gonna see if we can come across any Kingbram teams. I'm gonna give it a 2-strike rule because I don't mind losing, but I'd rather not, at least. For I don't want to fall further in Champion. But let's see. Let's just see what goes on here. Switch out our main DPS, and of course our CC is going to go down a little bit because, I mean, he doesn't really have any associations at all. So the CC went down by 1,000. Literally pretty much just the combined attack amount. So we're still going to use the same food, because going first is still important with this setup. And of course the damage is going to be a little different, because Bond isn't gaining Bro, don't I actually have festival tickets though? I think I have like one. Whatever. I think they're trying to juice me, but we got a 2 strikes. 2-strike lock. Oh!
Yeah, boy.
Let's go. Please. All right. Alright, 33.3% chance, my boys. Just put your entire life in the trash can. This is the content we came for. Bro, yes. Alright, so, all playing aside, we have to kill Helbram. Galland has coursed, yeah, okay. Galland has coursed, King, so he cannot petrify. That's going to be something we need to use to our benefit as soon as possible. So we need to get rid of Helbram, and we need to do it fast. So in that case, all DPS needs to go onto him. Amplify on the S1 is going to be good. I want to make sure I have the buff later, because it's going to be important. So we're just going to focus everything on him. Now, recovery disable is very, very cool. But I think King will be able to purify him. And I think that's going to be what happens here. Alright, that's a little bit, but that's not enough. Alright. That was very important. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to go up to silver, and we're going to slam that, and we're going to hit this one more time. Okay, so that's one part of it. Now, this next turn's going to be rough, because he's going to hit us pretty hard. Even through the buff, it's going to hit pretty hard. Now, depending on if Merlin got her orb, this may be an issue. Okay, a Purify. Alright, no damage. So now we really need to see how much damage this is going to do. This is the key test right here. Alright, that was sizable. That was very sizable. So, right now, King is going to be doing a lot of work, but he's still coursed, and I think it's going to be very important that we get this off right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just think it really is. Galland, please don't be miserable with this attack. Okay. I hate how useless that attack feels. Okay. So this could potentially be a very, very big turn. Okay. So I wish there was a way for me to do this. But there's not. I guess there kind of is. This is what we want right now. Unfortunate. Alright, so she's going to be able to command, or she's going to be able to Goomba Stomp the crap out of that, which is fine. I expect it. What are you trying to do? Is she going to get it? Oh my gosh, how could you do this to yourself? I guess let's just get rid of some things we don't need, right? Right? Just critical over. This should be enough. If it's not enough, I'm sad. Get a little lifesteal in there. Alright, she can definitely wipe somebody out. If she's smart, it will be Galland. Because Galland's gonna be able to do some massive... Whoa! I mean, okay. Yes. 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 That might just be the end of her career. Like, Galland hits very, very hard. Like... Alright, that was a little closer than I felt like, but I guess we'll go in one more time. One more time with Gallon. That was actually really, really funny. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. It's a mirror match. It would have been a lot better to get a Gallon on there. Oh, it's not a mirror match, I'm sorry. Okay, so what has happened here? We got the combo, but no, we didn't. Okay, Bond can't help but to use his ult. So, no, Bond can't help but to use whip. So we're gonna try to at least get it this way. It's very unfortunate, but all Bond has to do is attack, and if Bond attacks, okay. So if Bond attacks, then we get our Gauther back, and we're gonna activate his move. Luckily, Bond will save us from being stalled a turn, as long as he attacks. Or Gallon can. Gallon or Bond can both hit it. We're definitely gonna need to get this up, because next turn we're gonna get hurt. That's a problem too. Alright. Okay, okay. So, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. Because we're gonna take this full force. And only after we take this full force will we be able to, if we get a chance. Mind you, if we get a chance. Because I'm sure this is gonna get followed up with a whip. If I'm, worst case scenario, we get extorted, we get ulted, we get whipped. And that may actually be the end for Gallon. We'll see. Okay, no extort. That's good. Am I already still extorted? Yeah, okay. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so this is going to be a very hard match. But we can still do something. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do, of course, is hit that up. Then we have to hit this up. Then for the meantime, he can cleanse very, very well. So I'm going to do this. I don't really see myself winning this one, but we're gonna try. Critical over should be able to take Gallon. Doesn't really bother me right there. That kind of bothers me. Okay. So we cannot let Gallon use critical over. If Gallon used critical over, we are done skis. So we're gonna hit that, we're gonna hit that, and we're gonna hit that. And hopefully some of the lifesteal, inherent lifesteal, will kick in. Okay. He's dead. Alright, that was a sizable chunk off of him, too. So we've got 2 ults next turn, and he cannot stop that. Merlin can stop one of them if he got a Merlin card. He's going to be able to probably kill Gallon. I would not be surprised if he killed Gallon. However, killing Gallon will literally just free up 1 slot. I actually may be able to do significant amounts of clappage this turn. We'll see. We'll see what goes on here. Oh, my Arthur. Very interesting. Now, if he had the foresight to follow that up. There we go. That's smart. That's very smart. I like that. You hate to see it. Alright. You hate to see it. So if he has a cleanse here, that's actually going to be it. Now, we are at a point, a very, very, very precarious point. If he has the heal, we will lose. Oh wait, no, he's on recovery block? Hey! That's what you get for using smug emotes, bro. That's not cool. Let's see. I don't trust that at all. I literally don't trust that at all. We're just gonna hit this, and then we're gonna hit this. Ah, no. Alright, that might be the game. This is Ultra Instinct. My buff wore out right before it needed to stay. This might be game. That perfect cube was very good. I think he wins this. Because Bond can start coming up with the... Yup. I think he wins this. Let's see. Petrified. This is very interesting. Very interesting choice here. I don't necessarily get it, but... Because now he's forced himself to have Purify. He gets his ult, though. He gets his ult, though. Dagnabbit. And I don't think I could have played any other way on that one. Alright. You hate to see it. I mean, he worked for it. I'll let him have it. I'll let him have the, me not scooping. Yeah. So unfortunately, I only got to face one Helbram team, and that's a little disheartening. I thought I was gonna face more in Champion, but it is what it is. Like, you can only do what you're gonna do. Yeah, and this is just, I'm not gonna survive this turn. I came this close. It was heartbreaking. Alright. So. That was that. That was the last battle of the video. I mean, I'd first and foremost like to thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what the Arthur team does in case you haven't seen it, and how it is a very strong counter to these debuff heavy teams, whether you're petrifying people, whether you're relying on extort to push through your damage, and then you saw what happened when it got up against a Kingbram team. So that was pretty savage. But Arthur and Gauther are a very, 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 very prominent deterrent with the current meta that's starting to creep about. So I hope you guys liked the content. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. Let me know things I could have done differently, any tips, or yeah, just support the channel how you can. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and one more time, I cannot thank you guys enough for the support. See you guys next time inside to join Universe X. Stay safe with all the stuff that's going on in the world, and I'll see you next time.